Hi guys, we're back. Hayleigh, there you are. What filter do I like? Okay. Hey, how do we do the people thing now? Okay. Request. Is it clear? Yes? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Are we clear?
we're back in business.
We are back.
It was
Love
so bad
this for us.
out of nowhere. I could
I
only
need some water.
hear every third word you said. You couldn't hear anything I was saying, and I couldn't read my comments.
Well, that's super annoying. I hate that for us.
I know. Hate that for us.
Hate that for us.
Hate that. Hate that.
Right, so
Anyway,
can we go back to what we were talking about? Who we think Tyler's going to align with?
Yes.
Okay,
You
well,
were on a good point.
Tyler loves David. He loved David last season, and I'm assuming he still loves David because he picked him to win 21. So I think Tyler's going to align with David. I could see him aligning with David and Nicole Anthony, as well as Cody. I feel like him and Cody have a lot of that like same male energy that they're going to like realize that they're kind of like the same person. And so I could see him aligning with Bailey too because I feel like him and Bailey, like the drama was so silly, so stupid on our season, and like it's so far gone.
Bad.
But I could see them aligning because like we're good. Like Tangela, Swaley, we love each other. We're good. And I know that some people are like, oh, Tangela, Swaley, we have to be a Swaley fan or a Tangela fan, but like it's not like that. We love them, they love us. Like it's not a thing.
Yeah.
So I could see Tyler and Bailey like getting together. I don't know. I feel like once you get your feelings hurt by someone, I'm not sure if Bailey will 100% trust Tyler.
She's definitely be reserved for sure until he proves that he's on her side. Because I think her fear is she doesn't want to get burned twice.
That's the worst thing. Totally.
Yeah. So she's definitely going to be reserved 100%. She has to be just at first for her own sanity. I just wish I wish it wasn't even a thing. Like I wish she could just go in and full throttle trust him, but that's just not, you know.
Yeah, had we known that they were both on the season,
I know.
we could have been like, hey, let's make a pre-alliance.
Kiss.
Yeah, but like I could see Christmas too. Christmas is also kind of like that new age kind of people.
Yeah, I don't know who she's gonna work with.
I think she's gonna work with Cody and Tyler because they're all like freaks when it comes to competitions. Like athletic competitions, it's gonna be a competition between Tyler, Christmas, and Cody.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna hang on to whatever it is they need to hang on to for literally 3 hours.
100%.
So.
And she's a competition beast too.
Yeah,
I'm so interested to see how this plays out because as we know though, physical threats you got to be more than a physical threat, and also winning comps isn't going to ensure your safety. Like there's been people in the past that won one comp the whole season and won. Like it's just not. You just gotta. It's kind of a luck thing too. I think Ian said it best tonight that luck is going to take you really far too.
Totally. And you can also be super athletic, super competitive, and not win any athletic competitions.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Like I feel like in our season, Brett was super athletic, so strong, and he won a veto, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's just sometimes it's just luck, you know? It doesn't even matter about your athleticism.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
I can't believe it's 12 o'clock. That is shocking.
12 your time, 12:30 your time, 11:30 my time. So that means the live feeds are going to be up soon. Love that for us. Even though you're
so, did you and Tyler talk about the game he wants to play? Yes, we did. We did talk about it a little bit. To be honest, I think part of what hurt him after our season was he hated that people saw him as manipulative and like sneaky. He hated that. Because he's in real life, he's the most genuine. He has the biggest heart of gold, and just like for people to know that, like for people to think that he was a manipulative person hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
And so his strategy going into this was not to be sneaky and manipulative. It was to just win competitions and play an honest game, because I think it really hurt, it really bothered him that people thought he was like, I don't know what the word is,
Like
just like a snake,
hiding
like a little bit,
and
just like,
like a liar.
yeah,
But
uh-huh,
the thing is, that's the game. That's what
that's
we
the
signed up
game.
for. That's what
Hmm.
we came here to do. So it's like
Yeah.
but I get him not wanting that to be what he's like, because that's what everyone
Hmm.
knows him for, as being the best liar or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
get not
It,
wanting that to be the image, but that's the
yeah.
game.
It took a toll on him. It definitely took a toll on him, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't like to be a liar. Because like at heart, he's the most honest, loving, kind person, and I think it really bothered him that people thought he was like a good liar and like a good manipulator.
Yeah,
And
I hate
so
that.
that's not what he wants this season. He wants to just go in there and play an honest game. He wants to try to enjoy himself. But it's crazy because like on our season, I feel like we had such an amazing season. Like BB20 was amazing. Like we have so many good memories from that. And he's going into this experience knowing that it can't be better than that, you know? It's like
The
he knows
bar was
that,
set really high.
yeah, he's like, he obviously knows he's not going to walk into a house and fall in love with someone. Like
Yeah.
it was like BB20 was magical for us in like ways that can never be replicated.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of sucks when you walk into a situation, like a new scenario, and you know that it can't possibly be better than the last time. And I
No,
feel like that's kind of
100%.
the downside. And I remember hearing something about Nicole Franzel. She was talking about how her time on season 16 was like so magical. And then
Yeah.
her time on season 18 was just not what she expected.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling that Tyler's going to walk away from this experience and be like, yeah, I'm glad I did it. It was great. But like BB20 can't be beat.
I don't know if it can though, and so it's like I don't think there's 100% might feel like that.
Yeah.
That's what you
It's
signed
like,
up for.
it's like what Tyler would always say is like when you shoot a half court shot and you make it, you don't shoot again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's shooting again.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
We'll
it is
see.
what it is.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be. I'm just excited for the wrap party.
There's not going to be a wrap party.
Oh shit.
There's a pandemic.
Ugh, I forget. Yeah, the
I know.
party.
There wasn't like that's why I feel like there was a little bit of like
It was weird.
it was weird because there was no audience, you know. It was like there was a hint of like lackluster there because there wasn't an audience.
Yeah.
But I think that the cast members were standing there like, is this even real life? Like, are we actually moving in?
I know.
Because there was nobody there. There was nobody cheering. It was them and Julie standing on stage with a bunch of like cameramen in the background. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to even like feel like that like excitement and that like energy when there's actually no one there.
Yeah, I know. I know. It was not great. And even like the mask when they were on stage, where it's
Yeah,
just a strange
it's
time. And
weird.
it's like a weird year, and I don't know. It was just weird to me. The whole situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's 2020. I mean, it's a crazy year. It's a crazy year.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, let's read some of these comments.
I've been following them.
Can you read the comments now?
Yeah. They're back. They were gone for me.
Life right now is weird. Yes, it is. Hey, Natalie. I love you. Natalie is one of my best friends. I love her so much. She is one of my rocks. One of my rocks. I love her.
My rock is being fussy. She's being fussy.
Angela, you look so sad. Well, to be honest, I'm not super happy right now because my life partner, my soulmate, my love of my life is not here and I don't know when I'm going to see him. So, to be honest, this smile is a little bit turned upside down. Love you more. Oh, Nat, I love you. Did Tyler bring anything of yours with him? No, but funny story. When I got back from Mexico, Tyler left me like 4 bottles of wine and 2 cards. One card that I was supposed to read when I got home. It was like maybe I'll show it to you guys. It was, how do I flip the camera? Okay, I see. It was welcome home card. I feel like I need to read it again to make sure that it's like okay.
Yeah. Will you read it out loud?
It says, you can do it. And then it was a long letter. And then he sent me another one, and it says, open September 12th. Happy 2 years, babe. So that was our 2-year anniversary. He sent me 2 cards. I literally walked in, saw it, and started bawling my eyes out. And then I walked upstairs and saw the Hilton Head sweatshirt and started bawling my eyes out again.
It's the cutest thing in the world, dude.
Let me make sure this is like okay for you guys to read, and then I'll show it to you. Traveling the world again. I love you. More words to describe. I know it's hard to be positive. Sharing this, I don't.
While she reads that, guys, Angela and Tyler's relationship is the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's fine to read. It says, "Hi, babe. Welcome home. I have no idea how long you've spent in Mexico, but I'm sure by now you're fluent in Spanish and never want mezcal again. I hope you feel rejuvenated from hanging out. Hanging out with your friends. Just think before we know it, I will be home and we will be traveling the world again, and life will be better than ever. I love you more than words and can describe. I know this is hard to believe the positives and ignore the hate, but remember, our love is stronger than anything. We don't care how painful or stressful this is. This will be for me if it means bringing you a better life. I'm all in. Every thought I have, every second of my days, I spend thinking about you. You can be strong, babe. You're the strongest person I've ever met. I can't wait to see you. We've got this, babe. Love, Tyler. P.S. Listen to Turtle."
It's the cutest shit.
Literally the cutest thing. I'm not sure how I just read that entire thing without
crying. I know. I didn't think you were going to be able to, dude. I really didn't. When you started, I was like, no shot.
I think all my emotions are gone. Like, good. I'm just dry.
Love that for us. Love that for us.
Just wait till you read the 2-year anniversary card.
I probably won't read that one. Yeah, that one's gonna get.
He's the sweetest.
Look at this. Look at my cat.
Scarlett. Do you think Tyler will propose on finale night? No, I told Tyler that if he ever decides to propose to me, that I want it to be very private, very personal. And oh, Hayleigh has left the chat, guys, so it's just me. Is she worried about girls in the house playing flirty game? To be honest, that's literally the last thing I've ever thought about worrying about was Tyler being flirty with someone else. Like, our relationship is so solid that neither of us worry anything about that. You look at me. Oh, that's sweet. I can tell Tyler is also feeling really down too. Yeah, I mean, I felt like a little bit he wasn't himself, to be honest. It was hard to watch a little bit. Will the full cast have to quarantine till finale? I don't know any of those details. Okay, Hayleigh's back. I'm gonna grab her real quick if I can figure this out. Hayleigh, there you are. Was it a hard choice? It was an extremely hard choice, to be honest. It was, when we found out about it, it's been the only thing that's ever caused a ripple in our relationship. We are always so strong. Like, we don't fight about anything. We're so chill. And it was really hard because one day we were both on the same page, like, let's do this, we got this. And then the next day he was all in and I was like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know if I can handle all this. And then the next day he was like, I don't know if I can do it. And I was like, you got this. So we had a really hard time trying, like, just getting on the same page because there's just so many factors that came into play with this decision. But like I said before, what it came down to was neither of us have ever backed down from an opportunity. We're not quitters. We're not scared of like, putting ourselves out there. And so that's what ultimately made us make the decision that we were going to go ahead and do this. And also it's like I know the Big Brother community loves Tyler so much, and I know he loves the game so much, and I genuinely, in my heart, I believe that he could contribute to creating a really amazing season. And I feel like our country needs that right now. Like it hasn't been a great year, obviously, and I just feel like he himself is able to like create like a good vibe and a good atmosphere, and I think that the season just like needed him.
Yeah, 100%. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
He's such good energy. He's so positive. He's so uplifting. He's just like, I don't know. He can just make anything just happy.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch for sure. I think he's gonna have an easy time making it to the end too.
You think so? I feel like
Yeah,
he's a
I think he's
huge
gonna get
target.
targeted really hard at first, of course.
Hmm.
Gonna target Tyler and Janelle, and then everyone's gonna kind of forget about it, and then they're gonna look up and it's gonna be final five, final three, and then it's over.
Hmm. I don't know. I feel like if I had to guess, I feel like the guys that Tyler doesn't align with are gonna be the ones that put him on the block.
Yeah,
And then everyone's gonna see Tyler on the block and they're gonna jump on the opportunity to get rid of him.
yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's hard to speculate right now.
I know because I don't even know. It's hard. This is a weird cast. Like it's we were talking about this on our FaceTime. Like it's a weird cast in the fact that it's the personalities aren't gonna mesh in different areas.
Hmm.
It's just gonna be weird. It's gonna be different to watch this season for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely unique for sure.
Yeah, it is. Hundo P.
It's
I feel
crazy
like
that Tyler's like one of
that.
the youngest there. I think Tyler and Nicole are the youngest,
Yeah.
right?
How old's David?
I think he's 30.
Okay, yeah. That's crazy. This is an older cast for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
that's
it is All Stars. I mean, I get it that it's older.
yeah. I know. Makes
Who do
sense.
I want a Tyler to align with? I want him to align with Cody. I could see him and Cody going really far together.
Final two.
Yeah, and because I've talked to Derek a couple times the past couple weeks, and we both want Tyler and Cody to align.
Yeah.
We can only hope, though.
Fingers crossed. It's gonna happen though. If it hasn't already happened, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna wake up tomorrow and Twitter's gonna be like, Tyler and Cody Alliance, it's Toady. Is that a word, Toady?
Cody,
Or would it be
Tyler,
Ky
Co-
Kyler?
Kohler,
Kohler?
Kohler, Kohler.
It just doesn't work.
No, it doesn't have. It doesn't roll off the tongue like Tangela does, or Hangela,
Angela.
or Hangela. We're forgetting about
Angela.
that one.
That's right. Can't forget about Angela. Toady. Hashtag Toady.
Toady.
Or Toady or Toddy?
I don't like Toady.
Toady.
Toddy.
Tidy. I don't know.
Hmm.
Anyways, what are some more questions? I feel like we're getting a little low energy here.
Yeah.
Tidy. Tidy. That's kind of cute. I like tidy.
Tidy.
Tidy. That's a cute
Tidy.
name.
I think they're gonna make it far. I think we have like another hitman in the making.
I could be into that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm getting called names now.
What?
I knew it was coming.
What are you getting called?
It's just some loser with a keyboard.
Okay, well, we don't acknowledge those people.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Will he be surprised not to see Casey? I think maybe a little bit. There was a lot of rumors that Casey on, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened, but the cast is what the cast is, and so I mean, there was so many rumors that, we heard literally every single person in BB history was a part of All Stars. So I mean, maybe he was a little surprised because Casey won our season. So I mean, I don't know. And she's awesome. I love Casey, but she's got a lot of opportunities right now. She has the challenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's really into the challenge right now.
Yeah, she has so many things going for her. So she
Mm-hmm.
is going to be doing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
We've been texting a little
I
bit.
would like to see her in there though. I would have liked to.
I love her. She's just good energy.
She is. She's
Love
good.
her. hmm
She's always like
She was,
positive.
yeah, she was like my number one when I was there. Her and Tyler were my people.
I know. Not me.
Not you then, but you
Not
know.
me. I wish, dude.
No, I was not asked to go on. That's been a question a couple times. I was not called to go on. Tyler tried. He was like, I don't want to do it unless Angela. And they were like, well, if we change the theme and it's like a duos thing, but for now, like, we just want you. And so Tyler was like, okay. So no, I was not asked. Tyler's vegan diet. Tyler's vegan diet consists of whatever I put on a plate for him.
Whatever I cooked him for the night. Whatever I fed him.
Um, would either of you all do it again? To be honest, I was thinking about it when Tyler got asked and when Tyler was asking if I could go with him. I remember BB20 as such a magical experience and like falling in love with Tyler and just like the whole experience for me was like so amazing that I knew that going back, I couldn't possibly replicate that ever again. And so I'm so good with my experience on Big Brother that I'm so okay with walking away and never being on the season again because my memories are so great. But if I had been asked to go and Tyler was asked to, I would do anything to not have to be away from Tyler.
Yeah.
So had Tyler been on and I've been asked to, I would have done it, but I couldn't have done it without him at the same time, if that makes sense. Like I would do anything to not be away from Tyler for 100 days, but at the same time, I want my Big Brother experience to always stay BB20, falling in love with Tyler and just like that magical experience. Like it can't get better. And I'm so good with just holding on to those memories.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think will be the first fight verbal in the house? Hayleigh is beautiful. I agree. Hayleigh is very beautiful.
It's the film.
Um, who do you think is going to be the first fight?
Um,
Who's like the
honestly,
hothead?
you know who I could see getting in a fight that I don't think people are gonna expect?
Who?
Christmas. I could see her getting in a fight with someone. I could see Janelle easily getting in a fight with someone. Bailey, I don't see it happening for a few
What
weeks.
about Danielle?
See, I never saw her first season. I know that she was like a comp beast, but I don't remember her being explosive. And I don't remember
hmm
her ever having like a temper really.
Yeah,
But I haven't seen much of her seasons. So I know who her dad is, so I can only assume.
yeah.
I don't know though.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Oh, I didn't Davon get in some fights?
yeah. She's gotten in a lot. And
Okay.
it's just been like, yeah, she's just real not confrontational, but she's gonna stand by what she thinks. And so she's
hmm
gonna defend herself and that's how it
Well,
turns into a fight.
yeah. But I like that. I like people
Yeah.
that stand up for themselves, stand up for their beliefs. So that's good.
I kind of wish, like, if we could go back to our season, I wish I would have stood up a little more for myself when it came to Sam. Like some of the stuff she would say and like her little sly remarks about me, like I wish I would have stood up for myself, but I was like scared to cause conflict,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But it's also
Yeah,
like at that point she already hated me, so I might as well have said something, you know?
totally. Yeah, no, I completely agree. 1000%.
If I could go back, I would have done that differently for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. She hit below the belt a couple times.
Several, several times.
Yeah. Yeah. And you were always her target, you and Caitlin.
She hated me, dude.
Yeah.
Hated me.
She did not like you or Caitlin.
I know. I mean, no love lost, I guess. I wanted her to like me at first. I really did,
Mm-hmm.
but oh well. Oh
You
well.
live and you learn. All right, some more questions. Um, do you still talk to Sam? Sam doesn't really talk to anyone. Does Tyler have a secret DR signal for you? No, we actually were not that prepared
Y'all
at
should
all.
have been. That would have been ideal.
Sam was a little off. What happened to Sam? Sam just kind of like does her own thing now. She's really not into the whole like social media, Big Brother kind of world. It was a lot for her. So she's living her life with her horse and her boyfriend, just doing good. Do you and Tyler have a secret? No, me and Tyler did not make up any secret codes. I wish we had in hindsight, but we were trying to get to a good place mentally with ourselves, and that took precedence over, creating a language so we could talk to each other. But I wish we had. Does Tyler talk to Sam? No, Tyler doesn't talk to Sam either. What season were you on, Hayleigh? We were both on season 20. As a super fan, do you think he was geeking inside seeing everyone or missing home? Um, I want to say he was excited to see everyone, but the Tyler that I just saw on the TV wasn't the excited Big Brother Tyler that I saw moving in. So, to be honest, I don't really know. He's really good at putting on his best face when he needs to, and I think that was his best face. But I think that inside he's really he's yeah, I think he's going through it right now. To be honest, I think he's kind of hurting inside.
Yeah. No, they
We love
all
you, girls.
though. Even Bailey was like real, almost just not unhappy, but just not like happy. Like all of
Hmm.
them looked off.
Yeah.
I could
Well,
definitely.
I talked to Swaggy today, and Swaggy was saying like Bailey is such a like social butterfly. She was just like itching to do anything, and like
Yeah,
when they asked her, it wasn't even like a there wasn't much hesitation when like she made her decision
exactly.
versus when they asked Tyler, we couldn't make a decision for months. We went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and we still don't know if we made the right decision.
Yeah,
Like so.
I think I did. I think this is. You're gonna look back and be glad that this happened. I know it doesn't feel
Mhm.
like that right now, but I think you're both going to look back and be like, glad we did it. Glad it's
Yeah.
over. Let's move on.
Mhm. Yeah, people were saying that people
I
just looked a
understand.
little bit off tonight. And you guys have to remember that the cast, all of them, um, what you don't know is that they've most of them have known for quite a while, and there's been a lot of bumps in the road because of COVID, and they've had to kind of like bob and weave with production here, and it's been exhausting.
Yeah,
They actually all filmed their own intros.
yeah,
They sent us cameras, and we filmed the intros ourselves. We set up the cameras. It was really frustrating. Our cameras didn't work. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling people this, but the cameras didn't work,
I
and
don't
it
know.
was stressful as and it was really hard. Tyler was very frustrated at times, and we were just like, we're going to get through this, just like power through it. And so a lot of these cast members have been through the ringer, and after all of the stress of starting the whole Big Brother process, they had to go into quarantine for 2 whole weeks in an Airbnb by themselves. And so that was also really stressful. So this whole thing has been a build-up now for months. For some people, it's been a month. For some people, it's been 3 months. You know, like they reached out at different times to different people. And so it's been a process, and it has definitely taken an emotional toll on these house guests. So I can totally understand why they looked off or they looked worn out
They're probably
because,
done and ready for it to be over.
well, yeah, and I just think that there's been so much going on. Like there was so much to do before they even moved in, you
Yeah.
know. So much happened before that, even that like initial move in. And so I feel like they've done this and now they're at the move in and now they have to do this again.
Yeah.
And that's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, they're all so like someone just said they should all be happy that they were chosen. They are all so grateful to be there.
No, yeah, no one's
100%.
saying that they're not.
But everyone has their own personal things going on, and everyone has to make the decision that's best for themselves in all areas of their world, like emotionally, financially, physically, mentally. There's so many things to take into consideration, and everybody has a different life. So, like, you know, people have children.
Even
Like,
yeah, children,
for
wives.
example, like
There's so much.
Derek was asked and he
Yeah.
didn't do it because his daughter said, I don't want you to go, Daddy. Like, how do you look at your daughter and tell her that you're leaving for 3 months? Like,
No,
the
you
fact
can't.
that Derek said no to Big Brother because of his daughter says a lot about the kind of father that he is to his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Says a lot.
100%. I would expect nothing less though from him
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Yeah, he's class act, good dude. Have so much respect for Derek.
Yeah. I love Derek. He's literally the best.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. But yeah, you brought up a good point. Like this was a hard decision for everyone because what we're dealing with right now in everyone's lives, some of these people have children, they have wives, they have husbands, they have mortgages, homes, businesses, jobs, like on top of a pandemic. This is we're not saying no one's like, I think everyone in that house is so grateful for the opportunity to be back in. I think they're just stressed out
Mm-hmm.
and glad that it's finally here.
Yeah,
You know,
1000%. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
They're all super grateful. It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree 100%. Everyone keeps saying Haley's eyes are so blue. Yeah, guys, it's a filter. Look, I'll show you. No filter,
Your eyes are still so blue.
but look at it this way.
I mean, they don't look any more blue. It's just that the other colors aren't as vibrant.
I'm just letting everyone know this is not what color my.
Who will Tyler make an alliance with? I'll say
Like
it
you've
again,
answered
but
this question like 70 times.
I'll answer it one more time. I think he's gonna make an alliance with Cody, Christmas, Nicole, Anthony, and um, David.
Mhm.
That's my guess, but I don't know because Tyler did not make any preseason alliances. He was not calling people. He was not making deals. He was just laying low and chilling.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I think anyone that was trying to make preseason alliances, it's gonna blow up in their face because that all goes out the window as soon as you walk in that door.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can make a solid enough alliance before you walk in there that's gonna stick. There's no way. It just doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. We will see.
We shall. We shall. We shall.
What other questions do we got?
It's a
It's
lot of the same ones.
almost 1 o'clock.
It is 1 o'clock your time.
Do you miss being in the house? I miss the BB20 memories. I remember we just laughed so hard our season.
I remember laughing that entire summer.
Like I remember I would laugh so hard that like my abs felt like they were gonna like rip into pieces, my eyes out.
I remember laughing. I remember all the good times.
Yeah, and that's what I love though. I love that we only have those amazing memories
I know. I don't
and
remember all the crying.
ever.
There was lots of crying too.
I mean, there was a little bit of crying, but like it gets washed away by all the fun.
Yeah, I know. I only remember the good parts though.
Like,
Right off the show though, I remembered the bad parts.
yeah.
I
Well,
was done. I was not.
but that's another thing that I kind of struggle with is like, I think that was one of the hardest parts about making the decision to do this is that me and Tyler have always been on the same page for so long, and I was worried that when he got off the show, he was gonna be in his like the Big Brother, like the whole experience kind of puts it it like messes with your head. And so it takes a while to adjust back to the real world. And I was worried that when he got off, like he was going to be like adjusting back to the real world from the Big Brother mindset that he's been in. And I was just going to be like sitting here waiting anxiously
On
for
a
him.
different page. Yeah.
And we're going to be on the same page. And that freaked me out a little bit because I was like, we've gone our entire lives being on the exact same page, like the same word on the same page forever. And so I was like, what happens if we ever, like, what happens if we get off that same page? Like, will we get back on it? Will we be able to adjust? And like, that was the one thing that really freaked me out.
Yeah, I know. And that's scary, but I think that one thing that you can hold on to is like at the end of the day, you know who Tyler is at his heart.
Mhm.
And you just, like you said, though, you can expect it. You have to expect him to be in that weird frame of mind and just like hopefully hope and pray that he gets back to the normal Tyler in a timely manner. I
Yeah.
think it took all of us like around a year.
Yeah, a year. Well, we talked to Dr. Will. Dr. Will used to live not too far from us, and we like got together with him once. And he said it took him 12 to 18 months to get back to normal
Yeah.
from,
I would say about 12 months for me.
but like
I don't
on
know.
us not on the same page freaks me out. It freaks me out.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
And another thing, like if I'm just pouring my heart out right now because it's 1 a.m. in the morning, like another thing that really freaked me out was that like I like Tyler was the only person that's ever like ripped my walls down and like I was able to just like express myself and just like totally just like let it out, like let everything out for him. And I just like worried that like if I'm in the pain that I feel right now, I know it seems like I'm totally fine, but like I have my moments where I'm really not okay. Like what if I deal with that pain by like building my walls back up? And like what if I build those walls back up, the ones that he tore down, and I can't tear them down again? That's the thing that really scares me. And those were my two things that were my biggest obstacles to get past when we made this decision was like, will I build those walls back up to deal with the pain? And will we be on different pages when this is over?
And you already know what I've said about that. We've had a lot of discussions about it. Number one, I'm not going to let you do that. Number two, even if the walls do get built up, he's going to tear them back down again. It's not even going to be a question in my mind.
Yeah,
He's going on there for the betterment of you guys. He's doing this for y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, that was nothing. That was a quick little 3 months of my life.
I know.
Easy.